Days of old. Hello, Red. All the way from Denver. Oh, and he left the golf course. But in days of old, where the gatherings were going to happen, we would have to do some shouting around the camp, and the Togalas would post their guards around the village, and then a drum would sound in the center of the village where something's going to happen to gather all the people together. So I have asked Red Leaf Singers to offer that Chuncha Oloa, so get all of our graduates lined up. Some of them are still getting stuff in the commons area, so we'll have a drum song, then we'll all get lined up and have the grand entry, okay? So just remain seated, relax for now. Red Leaf. Our dignitaries are going to be in the grand entry, please, in the hallway. Get ready. What two? Just remain seated for now, okay? Drum song, kahe, si tekelis ka uwaya wakatuya, oyati kawita uktalo. Just remain seated. Just remain seated. You're okay. Sit down. Sit down. Just remain seated. This is just a drum song. Relax. Relax. Not yet. Go. 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 Each of them. Go. Okay, thank you, Red Leaf. We almost jumped the gun there. You know, Legionnaires, they're all veterans. So whenever they hear the boom of the cannons and the gunfire, right away they're ready to run towards the gunfire. So that's why they almost took off on us. So I had to stop them all by myself. But that was the purpose of that was to gather the people together, make sure all of our graduates are in the lineup. Okay? With that in mind, all of our elders who are standing, you can go ahead and sit down now. And the rest of us will stand up in honor of the class of 2023. At this time, now, we'll have the grand entry song and present the class, the 50th annual graduating class, St. Nicholas University, and the 39th annual General Equivalency Degree, WOUNSPE GED degree. So with that, let's all stand as we have our grand entry song. Okay, wala chupa yu kamna, WOUNSPE hunikabena, tiba la wicha hupo. And again, we'll form that circle. Then we'll come back up the middle. Okay, ready. Gentlemen, the class of 2023 to take a State University. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't have to say anything. You guys knew what to do. That's how proud we all are. Welcome to each and every one of you. At this time, we're going to pay tribute to the red, white, and blue flag that flies over this country of ours, which was won by our grandfathers in the Indian Wars in the 1800s. And it was banners, those guidons were picked up by our ancestors and said they'll never touch the ground again. And since that time, from Spanish-American War, World War I, all the way up to present-day military activities, we still pay tribute and respect and honor to that flag that was won by our ancestors. And furthermore, our indigenous patriotism is for this flag that flies over this country where the bones of our ancestors are buried. And so with that in mind, we'll have a flag song, and then we'll have a veteran song after that. We ask you to tap a toe, bend the knee, dance for a veteran in your family, especially those in the soldiers' homes, the VA hospitals, prosthetics, and wheelchairs. Okay, wapaha, oloha. Our tradition was Charlie Spottertail used to sing this song for us. He's in the spirit world now too. sit down, I got one more thing to say. At this part of our ceremony, we usually have a dedication, a commemoration of all those affiliated with St. Nicholas University as a student, a faculty member, a board member, or a staff member who have lost a family year. And we have a memorial for them. We have a wiping of tears ceremony. So we covered that in prayers this morning to remember them. But this time, I'd like to moment of silence for President Lionel Bordeaux, who is not with us anymore. I have a chair as a star quilt audit, a program, because that's usually where he sat. And he usually gave some very eloquent speeches. Please, if you would please, and any of you that lost a family member this past year, a moment of silence. Watch there, and once again, please remain standing. We'll have our opening prayer to bless our ceremony today with WOUNSPE Koyaka Hokshila, Richard Muscap. Uchiki Wachyamsa. As he leads us in prayer, I ask you all to pray one heart, one mind, and ensure that our activity, our ceremony today, celebration today, has special blessings for all of our graduates and their families.
Oya, leo petu ki ha wo yushke na ha wo ita. Oheche trokaya tronkashla wakantka petu ki le. Oheche woya ste unichilab ona ha wo pila onka. Unkita kwe WOUNSPE GLUSHNAPI na ha chiwahet khapik. Hena yuha oheche wo hier na ktab khas taku ohikia pikha hena lastikte. Wana mitakwe otio hila chimanya kabla na yuha. Oheche wo archint khanka na wo ki uchak. Tuktekte hon khwaki khapik wana echani kiwash akapi na ketamani pikte. Khati topa na heche makata na makhaki. Tonkashla wo akhwala yakupikte. Na wo archint khanka. Na wo la khota na wo yushking to hena heche chechiche. Oheche to lo mitaka yase.
Okay, now sit down. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's the longest you stood in line since EBT certification day. I'm disqualified from EBT now. I went to Laura Brule and helped them out, and the IRS found out I was there. No more EBT, they said. Why? It's because their bank floor always caves in when you're there. With that in mind, I'd like to introduce our St. Nicholas University staff, as carried in by Vietnam veteran United States Marine Corps, Daryl Marquez. And carrying in a student last. The student last is a member of the Sons of the American Legion, Thomas Gunhammer. He's the most famous guy on Facebook. So if you see TJ on there, that's Thomas Gunhammer. Carrying the red, white, and blue for Chauncey Gorn Legion Post 125 is Cheryl Decoye. She's Army commander and retired. Cheryl Decoye. The tribal flag is carried by Army veteran Carol Gregg. The St. Nicholas University flag is carried by Legion Auxiliary member Cheryl Warwood Soldier, also a staff member of St. Nicholas Scott. Okay, I'll turn it over to the commander. Lil, 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 right, lil. That's what we hear in boot camp. You never forget it. Let's give our Legionnaires a big round of applause. And now I'll turn it over to the president of St. Nicholas University, acting president, Ted Hamilton. If you would please, a nice round of applause. Welcome for Ted Hamilton.
Thank you. Good morning. I hope you're not all freezing. It was 106 yesterday, and it's really cooled down a lot. We do apologize, but this morning I was told that the air handler recirculation pump went out. If anybody knows what an air handler recirculation pump is, we would appreciate some assistance. Otherwise, we've got some fans and we'll be okay. Welcome, everybody. Oh, there you are. I was thinking this morning when I got up and headed this way that I've been involved in higher ed for a lot of years, 37, something like that. And throughout the cycle of higher ed, there are always good days. There are always hard days. But there are two best days. There are two best days. And at Sinte Gleshka, we had two best days in a row. One of those best days was yesterday. Yesterday, we had the freshman orientation. And as many students that are here, and then some, came onto campus and they said, we have a dream. We have a dream that we're going to get a degree and we're going to graduate and we're going to go out and we're going to make our community a better place. And so yesterday was a good day. It was a best day. We got to meet with them. We gave them laptops. We gave them tuition waivers. We welcomed them into Sinte Gleshka. We talked and introduced them to faculty and staff. It was a best day. But today is the other best day. Because the other best day is when those young people, and each one of you remember that day, when you committed yourself to getting a degree. Today is the best day because you're here. And all these people around you who have supported you, whether they are your grandparents, your parents, your children, everyone who has supported you has waited for this best day. So I want to give these people a round of applause for today, because it is their best day. I want to thank the graduation committee for making today possible. Back in May, we said we really need a bunch of people working on this, and so I want to acknowledge, and if they'd stand really quick, someone may already be standing, but Dan Seibel and Krista White, Cheryl Wolin Soldier and Phil Baird, Roger Ellert Jr., Cheryl Medeiros, stand up, Cheryl, Brian Wakazoo, Patty Farmer, Carol Gregg, everybody came together. So I'd like to give them a round of applause for making today a good day, the best day that we have. I don't really want to go too much longer. I do want to acknowledge a couple other groups of people. Sinte Gleshka has 3 graduations. Those of you who aren't on the other reservations may not be aware, some of you from here, that Sinte Gleshka has a unique relationship with 2 of our sister tribal colleges. These are people who are our relatives who we really acknowledge and try to help. And one of the things Sinte Gleshka does through our accreditation is help 2 other tribal colleges assure that graduates can come from their communities. So if you're associated with Ihanktoa College, could you please stand up so we can acknowledge you as being some of our relatives? I know there's a couple of people I saw, maybe they're being shy. I also know and I can see one of them up here because I've been harassing this poor guy for a couple of years. And I'm really excited to see him here. It's like every year I'm like, are you going to graduate? Are you going to graduate? And now he is. So the folks from Lower Brule, if they could stand up. I saw Charlie Quinn and his lovely wife and others. Let's hear it for... And they come here, they get bachelor's degrees. We work with them on their Associate of Arts degrees. We are growing on our relationship. We are putting classrooms on those 2 reservations so that we can increase the number of bachelor's programs. So at our growth, they are part of our future. And we are doing that because they are our relatives. And we're very, very glad that they're part of us and they are with us today. The other thing I want to acknowledge, and this is relatively new news, Jack is here somewhere. Jack. This is Jack Herman. If you don't know Jack Herman, he's the registrar for Sinte Gleshka University. And all you students know him. Oh, he's the one who says my status sheet is right or wrong. He's the one who makes sure I got this done. But he came up to me and he said, Ted, because he never really talks real loud. He refuses to stand up and brag. We have a 10% growth in students this year. We have 10% more freshmen than we had last year. We are growing. And we have everyone in this room to thank for that. Please get the word out. Come to Sinte Gleshka, and we are really grateful for the growth that we're having. I just want to thank you once again for being here. I want to welcome you. We're going to try and get done. It's going to be a little warm in here, but I hope you all go over to the WOWAPI, over to Rosebud when this is over. This is kind of like the preliminary. You're getting yourself warmed up. So get yourself warmed up and then dance and have a really good day. So thank you for coming and being here on your best day. Hetchitu.
Jack, he didn't say Jack. Jack always says, don't say me use my real name. He said, okay. So if you criminal justice students, if you do some research, go back to the 1970s, you'll see why I don't call him by his real name. I'm just joking. Right now at this time, I want to make a little note here. Everybody's sitting going like this, all right? You're waving the program around. You know how much time it took to make this program? Do you know? You know, someday you're going to have grandchildren, you're going to show them, they say, see, I really did graduate from there. Look, my picture's in there, my name's in there. But there's another reminder. As I mentioned, spirituality. Years ago, when Multipurpose was first built, with donations from benefactors that came and they asked the president, what do you need at Sinte Gleshka? So he told them, multi-purpose building was one of the main things for activities and everything that huge that takes place for the community. Well, and so lo and behold, donations came in and they built this place. And right up to the day before graduation, right up to the few minutes before sunrise, a big fog storm came in. There was electricians and technicians working on the air conditioning in this building. They were working on the air conditioning in this building so we could have comfort in our ceremony. And then, early in the morning, they got on a little plane and they took off from the airport. They flew around and headed to the north, and witnesses said they could hear the sputtering of the airplane's engine. Boop, 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 and then a boom. Those technicians from Rapid City and the pilot were going back to Rapid City after they finished working on the air conditioning, lost their lives that morning in the fog, just a couple miles north of here. So during our sunrise ceremony, we all went up and we had memorial prayers for those technicians plane. Then we came back and had our ceremony. And we remembered them with a special prayer. So that's what it reminds me of. You all sitting like this. That reminds me of those technicians that gave their lives so we could have comfort, air conditioning in here. I thought of that. So I just want to let you know, that was years ago. That was years ago. So you know, it's all a part of the history of St. Nicholas Cup. So with that in mind, now we'll go to our, this year we changed a little bit. We're using a student to give an address. And this year we have a student from Human Services, and his name is Eric One Star, but he's going to come here give you the student address, okay? Eric, let's give him a big round of applause. Oh, that's the Walk of Fame right there. Cool. Lakota Didibap. Kirero Atacho.
Congratulations. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. I wrote a speech. Thank you again for joining us today on this very special day. My name is Eric One Star. I'm graduating in Human Services, Criminal Justice. When I first found out I was chosen to be the graduate speaker, I couldn't believe it. I started laughing, and I was like, dang, this is probably the first time a lot of people heard me talk. So, throughout the years, I was really quiet. But, Dan Seibel really, talked to me and encouraged me to do this. He told me it's a really big honor, and it's something I'll remember for the rest of my life. And that's true. It's getting out of your comfort zone. I'm usually the one sitting behind way in the back in the class, not saying anything and not raising my hand. But this is a good opportunity for me to get out there and speak and really get out of my comfort zone. So today we gather here to celebrate a milestone in our lives, an accomplishment we will forever remember. The question that is probably being asked is, what are we going to do next? Some of us have the next step planned, some of us don't. That just means that not all of us have the answer to that question, including me. Our degree will open up a lot of opportunities for us. Do not be afraid of change. Change is always good. When an opportunity arises, take it. As we sit here today, let's take a moment to look back at our educational journey. Remember the long nights of homework, late evening classes, and uncomfortable speeches. That's kind of what I'm doing now. But most importantly, remember the people that supported you during this time, family, friends, and our relatives who couldn't be here physically and are cheering from the spirit world above us. We couldn't have done it without their support. Be proud of this journey. Be proud of what you accomplished thus far. But most importantly, be proud of yourselves. As this chapter in our lives comes to an end, another chapter will begin. We are the authors of our own story. So let's write a great story. I want to say thank you to St. Nicholas University. Because of them, a lot of us are graduating here today, debt-free. Over the past couple years, tuition, books, and fees were paid for. So, thank you guys again. And in closing, I want to leave you guys with a quote by Harriet Tubman. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars that change the world. And that's all I have. So short and sweet. So thank you guys.
Wow. I'm proud he's a graduate of St. Nicholas University. And we pay tribute with a beautiful star quilt. Let's give him another round of applause. Eric One Star, Human Services. Gee, I have to buy new clothes to wear this blanket, he said. Okay. Very good. Good work. We also have a staff address for you, class of 2023, from the Lakota Studies Department, Richard Muscat. Wahoku Wichakyayo. Crossing that piece of pipestoner has a lot of meaning to all of us that believe in our traditional way of spirituality. That was a gift from Chief Leonard Crodock for the students, all the graduates of Sitigalish. So well, he's put that there. But anyway, let's give a nice round of applause to Richard's going to give you a message from Lakota Studies Department.
Ata uganahalaka mamcha. Kagalma hengele. Very thankful to be here. And you know, relatives, all of our struggles and all of our frustrations throughout the years seem to be okay when we come to a day like this. We have a celebration of our relatives receiving their credentials. Our ancestors are probably really proud today. You know, I was thinking about the great chief Spotted Tail, the photo of the elder hanging on the wall here. His spirit is probably very proud that during those times when he was faced with many challenges, but he had to look out for the best interests of our people, like yourself today, sitting right here. You made some pretty strong decisions, and today you have to really hand it to those ancestors that under the critical thinking, the era, they made some pretty strong decisions. Just this morning you received your feather on behalf of the indigenous nations. You have reached a cultural competency of your own people. And today, you received your credential on behalf of the American people. All of the people, no matter what tribe, what nation, today you get a chance to receive your credential at a university of the Indian country. And that really marks the record, marks the history of our people. Lakota oyate glila wopila nichapalo. Receiving your credential means to our ancestors that in a future generation, the Oyate will live for a long time. Our ceremonies will continue. The many educators, many people, we are the Spirit. The Spirit is all of us. We have to coherently take care of our spirit and be responsible for our own lives. That's what spirituality is all about, Lakota. Today you are now culturally competent in the Western world. And today, you're no longer under the abundance of the great white father, the Bureau of Indian Affairs. You don't have to have his approval for whatever you want to do. You are truly a sovereign human being, and to be a Lakota. All of the faculty and the board and all the people, their hard work is paid off. We have to give them a hand. Napewe chak upo. We thank the Oyate, the Rosebud Sioux tribe, Lakota Oyate Sichangu, another proud day for all of us. And all the Oyate Our spirituality, our ancestors, the medicine man that went and found Uncle Lionel Bordeaux, they gave him a mission to come here, bring the college here, bring an important institution so that our people will live. That dream is continuing. Even though Lionel and all those medicine men have went on home, today we will continue to live that dream. And it is our dream now, it is our dream today. We are the ancestors. We are it. The Takojas that are running around here will someday sit in that seat you're sitting in. They will receive a credential, and our nation will continue to be a strong place to live. Our ancestors, all they wanted was a safe place to raise our children, raise our families, call a place our home. We don't have to go out hiding no more. We are it. The pipe and all of the ceremonies, they're still here with us. There'll be a lot of medicine men in the future. There'll be a lot of medicine women. There'll be a lot of teachers. And we will have a great, strong place to live. Our Takojas will have a good life. Even though we have our struggles, we have our challenges, but you're now free. Put your belief system outside the box that the Great White Father has given us. When we first started out, our elders, they took away our identity and our beliefs, and they implemented their own concept of belief system, which is only have its limitations and only limits on the belief system. But today you are free. You can think outside the box. You can be all you want to be. Yushkyan, we have to take care of our people. We have a lot of work to do ahead of us. So let's pick up our spirituality. We can think. For a long time, our ancestors were living on emotions of survival, emotions, and we were only looking at the worldview from the perspective, the perceptions of what was handed to us. But we don't have to do that no more. Now you are a free human being. They bless our ways. They bless our people. Each and every one of the Oyate, today we have to celebrate. And we thank the military veterans. We thank everybody. Thank Makola, Mr. Butch Felix, for being here at all times. He's great, one of the greatest leaders, greatest elders. Thank the drummers, Matkahanshis. Thank the Lord. Wopila Chichapolo, allowing me to say a few words to you. Pilamayapolo.
He's in the Lakota Studies Department, so thank you very much for the beautiful words you shared for our graduates, our honorees. I want to introduce our board members, the Board of Regents at St. Nicholas University. First of all, the chairperson, Mike Bolts. Mike Bolts, if you'll stand. Area, let's give him a nice round of applause. He's got a hard job. And Clancy Tuffy Landerman, he's a former chairperson of the Board of Directors at St. Nicholas Gatu. And Wayne Frederick is also a member of the Board of Regents. He's from Oak Creek, South Dakota. Oh, South Lakota. But it's really nice to see Board of Regents members up on a stage here. It doesn't happen too often. But they're the decision makers. They're the ones that adopt legislation policy for department heads and administration to employ for the institution. So with that in mind, we're going to go to awarding our academic diplomas and the GED, and some posthumous diplomas also. So we'll have you, Mike, Ted, all of you line up here, and we'll call the names out. And you could come up this way, come across here, and shake hands with everybody and get your diploma, and we'll go back down there and stop for just a split second on that pipestone and whisper something to yourself about Grandmother Earth. You know, her blood flows through all the world, and that's a part of her right there. So spirituality again. Then you could go back to the corner and where that display is with the banners and everything. You could, family members, you could take pictures there, okay? Then come back to your chair, and when we finish, we'll have an honor saw and have you all line up again, and we'll all come and shake hands with you, okay? Oh, with that in mind, get our diplomas ready. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start with the Masters of Education, K through 12, Educational Administration, Blake Bertram. Blake Bertram. Proud graduate. I bet he's worn that same cap and gown since high school. I can still fit my clothes when I graduated in 1963. The cap and gown. Receiving a Master's of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Lillian Edwards. Masters of Education, K through 12, Educational Administration, Carrie Cornelli. Carrie! Yay! Masters of Education, Curriculum and Instruction, Amanda Long. Masters of Education, Curriculum and Instruction, Jessica McGinley. Masters of Education, Curriculum and Instruction, Carmelita Shoulders. Carm! She goes by Carm. Woo-hoo! Her boyfriend's out there crying. He got more degrees than me. Curriculum, Education, Master's degree, Lucas Wakenhout. Masters of Education, K through 12, Educational Administration, Gwen Wenig. Way to go, Carm. Masters of Arts, Human Services, Enhanced Professional, Stella Hernandez. Stella! And look at that breastplate she's got on. Wow. That breastplate is beautiful. Master of Arts, Human Services, Enhanced Professional, Natasha Herman. Natasha. These are master's degrees. Wow. Then we go to Bachelor's of Art degrees. Arts and Sciences, Arts, History, and English concentrations, Lola Blaine. Lola Blaine. I think some of our graduates already got jobs that are working already, so. Bachelor of Arts, Business Education, Business Management and Accounting, Emily Gaspard. Emily Gaspard. Woo! When you're an accountant, you know what footnotes are. Bachelor of Arts, Business Management and Accounting, Jennifer Greaves. Jennifer. Remember, they take your pictures back there. All of you line up over and take the family pictures back there. Business Education, Business Management, Legal Studies, Ivorine Lunderman. Ivorine. Bachelor of Arts, Business Management and Accounting, Ashanti Spadadog. Ashanti. Bachelor of Arts, Business Management, Legal Studies, Christopher Whirlwind Soldier. You're going to hear a dad going, Lee, Lee, Lee over there. Bachelor of Arts, Business Education, Ihankwa Community College. Business Management, Tribal Management, Myrna Hare, Myrna. Now we go to Human Services. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science and Mental Health, Mackenzie Bechtold. Bachelor of Science and Mental Health, Shiloh Bordo. Shiloh. Bachelor of Sciences, Human Services, Mental Health, Amanda Charger. Amanda Charger. Okay, just take 3 pictures back there now. Just 3 pictures. We got people waiting. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Donnie Charger. Donnie Charger. Boy, the Charger family has got to be really proud. The next graduate, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, is Isaac Charger. Bachelor of Science, Human Services, Mental Health, Samuel Charger. Wow, that's got to be one proud family. Bachelor of Science degree in Mental Health, Michaela Estes. Michaela. Woo-hoo! I'm just so proud. I'm related to a lot of these graduates here, so. The Estes family, Grassroots, all of them. Bachelor of Science, Mental Health, Criminal Justice Concentration, Asia Gilbertson. Asia! Asia, can I say your Lakota spirit name? Ishtahiwi. Okay. Beautiful name. Bachelor of Science, Mental Health, Alicia Hernandez. Alicia! Woo. Boy, I wish we could take a picture of these smiles when I say their name. Boy, the smiles are a mile wide. Bachelor of Science, Mental Health, Criminal Justice Concentration. Khoti, I want to mess this name up here. Khoti James. Khoti. I apologize. Bachelor of Science, Mental Health, Brandy Crookman. Brandy Crookman. Bachelor of Science, Mental Health, Latoy Lunderman. Woohoo! Bachelor of Science, Mental Health, Chemical Dependency, Joni Medeiros. Joni Medeiros. Bachelor of Science in Mental Health, Chemical Dependency Concentration, Gabriana Murray. Just 3 pictures now, 3 pictures, the line's getting longer. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Eric One-Star. Woohoo! If you do a little research on his name, it goes way back to the 1800s. His ancestors were involved in law enforcement too, so that's something important to note for all of us. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Mercedes Provincial, or Mercedes. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Cheyenne Redfish. Cheyenne, check that beadwork, wow. He's gonna be tribal judge someday. Probably set me up for life. Bachelor of Science in Mental Health, Holly Yellow Eagle. Holly. Woo-hoo-hoo. Lee, Lee, Lee. Did you pay them? Now we go to Bachelor of Science in Education. K through 8 elementary education, Lakota Studies, Selected Concentration. And Lakota Studies, Selected Concentration, K through 8 elementary education, Joshua Estes. Joshua, hey. Good man. He keeps our tradition to our language and songs and education. Bachelor of Science, K through 8 elementary education, early childhood, Candace Metcalf. Candace. Bachelor of Science, K through 8 elementary education, early childhood, Sarah Novotny. Sarah. Bachelor of Science, K through 8 elementary ed, early childhood, Ann Whitney. Ann Whitney. You can smile. She's just shy. Now we're going to go to associate art degrees, AA degrees. If there's any tribal officials here from all the tribes that are affiliated with education through St. University, we got a lot of graduates in mental health counseling. So beef up your programs back on our homelands. Get some counselors to work to take care of the drug problem, the alcohol problem, social justice problems we have at home. Now we're going to go Associate of Arts degree, Arts and Sciences, Yancey Eagle Elk, Yancey Eagle Elk. Associate of Arts, Arts and Sciences, Jonathan Hislaw. Jonathan Hislaw. He was just waiting for me to read his name. He said he almost said it right. Associate of Arts, Arts and Sciences, and also Lakota History and Culture, Mahpia Spotted Tail. Associate of Arts, Arts and Sciences, and our affiliation through Lower Blue Community College, Natasha Grassrope, Arts and Sciences. Arts and Sciences, Brandon Sazu Jr., Brandon Jr. Arts and Sciences, AA degree, Freedom Spirit Long. Arts and Sciences, Lower Brule, Ria Thai, Ria. And an AA degree, Business Education, Business Management, Cassandra Valandra. Associate of Arts, Business Education, Lower Brule Community College, Business Management, Erica Kirky, Erica. Business Management, Kyle Kirky, Kyle Kirky. And again, some of them are already working and unable to be here. Associate of Arts, Business Management, Glenda St. John, Glenda St. John. Just 3 pictures now. The light is getting way over here now. You can use that after we're done today too. So now we're going to go to Business Education, Ihankwa Community College, Business Management, Wash Agia Elk Soldier. They're not here, but we still say their name because they deserve that respect and recognition. AA degree, Business Management, Leona Flying Hawk. And again, some more of my relatives there. AA degree, Business Management, Melanie Novak. Business Education, Business Management, Sasheen Stone. I thought Jim would be here at least. Free food. And Associate of Arts, Business Management, Alexander Sully. Business Management, Ihaktwa Community College, Adrian Zephyr, Adrian Zephyr. Now we go to AA degrees in education in K-8 elementary ed, early childhood, Roberta Bloom. Roberta. Associate of Arts degree, K-8 elementary ed, early childhood education, Michaela Hesse. Michaela! Oh, she's been talking about this some time now. Done, yay! Bachelor's degree next. AA degree education, elementary education, Victoria Flying Hawk. Victoria! AA degree education through Ihaktwa Community College, elementary ed, Alcott Brandt. Alcott. AA degree Human Services, Selena Big Crow. Selena. Associate of Arts, Human Services, Aaron Ironheart Sr. Another Takoja here. Associate of Arts and Human Services. Please excuse me. Please excuse me on this name here, but Nicholas Chabot. Nicholas Chabot. Associate of Arts, Human Services, Ralph Spotted Calf Jr. Ralph. That line's really getting long back there. Okay, we go to Human Services through Lower Brew Community College. Human Services, Vesta Charger, another Charger family member. Human Services, Melissa Iron Thunder Johnson. They're not here, but let's give them a big round of applause, okay? They're at home in Lower Brew. Human Services, AA degree, Jamie Moore. Jamie Moore. AA degree, Human Services, April Rockwood. April Rockwood. AA degree, Human Services, Sarah Wells. Sarah Wells. And now we go to our affiliation with Ihaktwa Community College. Human Services degree, Jennifer Hallam. Jennifer. Human Services, Dion Tibbetts. Dion Tibbetts. Human Services, Tashina Tyndall. Tashina Tyndall. And then we have an AA degree in Lakota Studies, Lakota History and Culture. Go to Colin Wowensoldier. Colin. There we go. Associate of Applied Sciences, Licensed Practical Nursing, LPN, is Mariah Lapointe. Associate of Applied Sciences, Licensed Practical Nursing, Shafon Tokalai. Tokalai. Associate of Applied Sciences, Licensed Practical Nursing, Ashley Wang. Ashley. Associate of Applied Sciences, Licensed Practical Nursing, Brianna Wowensoldier. Brianna. Okay. 1 year certificate, short-term certificate, Institute of Technologies. I must remind you, we do have some trade training coming here, and one of them is welding. Welding. Where I live, there's a big demand for welders, professional welders up there in Watertown area. They got a lot of manufacturing, so if you're interested in welding, keep that in mind. Siteglaska is branching out. Institute of Technologies, short-term certificate, Lakota Studies, Emily Barnett. Emily. Institute of Technologies, 1 year certificate, Office Technology, Bernadette Emery. Bernadette Emery. One-year certificate, Data Entry Technician, Kira Marshall. Kira Marshall. Or Kyra. Short-term certificate, Lakota Studies, Jessica Stans. Jessica. Short-term certificate, Help Desk Support, Ryan White Buffalo. Ryan. Short-term certificate, Lakota Studies, the Sunny White Hat. Sunny White Hat. 1 year certificate, Desktop Support Technician, Douglas Yellowboy. And Human Services through Ehuntwa Community College, Chemical Dependency Certified Addiction Counselor Rachel Burney. Rachel Burney. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all of our degrees here. And now we're going to do our GED graduates. So with that in mind, I'm going to call up Bill Marshall. GED graduates, okay. And don't forget, when we get done, you can still take pictures in front of that facade back there with the balloons and everything for your baby book. You all have baby books that you don't know. Mom hid them away in a trunk. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Bill. Okay, now we'll call the GED graduates here. And Bill and our staff will be handing out the diplomas. First one is Deidre Blackbear. Deidre Blackbear. And sometimes they're not here either for the ceremony. The next one is Joshua Carback. Joshua Carback. There we go. Good looking cowboy there. How many of you looked at him and thought about Yellowstone right away? Next is Neil Kramer. Neil Kramer. And next is Isaac Kruft. Isaac Kruft. Next is Caleb Lauer. Caleb Lauer. Next GED graduate is Jacob Miller. Jacob Miller. And all you graduates, you hang in there, go for your AA degree, your bachelor's degree. Next graduate is Jada Plucker. Jada Plucker. And next graduate is Victor Polachek. Next one is Wyatt Quam. Wyatt Quam. Jeffrey Running Horse. Jeffrey Running Horse. We have a total of 15 GED graduates. There, Jeffrey. Oh. Next graduate is Wyatt Sweet. Wyatt Sweet. Next is Joseph Sosi. Joseph Sosi. Next is Joviel Wan. Next is Jay Wright. Jay Wright. And last but not least of our GED graduates is Emma Zimica. Emma Zimica. These are all well-known names. For whatever reason, they chose to leave school, family, jobs, other opportunities, maybe moving families, but they come back to school to get their degree, and some of them go on to bachelor's degree, master's degree. Some of our better well-known alumni started at the GED level. So with that in mind, Bill, you got any comments? Okay, Bill said no. So at this time, well, hurry up and take those pictures. Can we put a pause on the pictures? Whoever's next in line, just wait right there. Or we'll finish our graduation ceremony, then you can go back and take pictures. So in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, how about I'm going to ask you all to stand up at this time. Stand up and look that way towards the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2023, St. Agnes University. Okay, those of you taking pictures, we'll put you on pause control. Get back in line And when we get done shaking your hand, then you can go back and finish your pictures, okay? We're going to have an honor song for you. Legionnaires. Legionnaires, 125. Daryl. Thomas. Come and retrieve your colors. Daryl Marcus, Thomas Gunhammer.
Sing that one again?
Yeah. Okay.
That song got so many different words,
Yeah.
melodies.
Pick them up with you. Is that all? Where's Daryl? Okay, go ahead. I'll take this one. Yeah. One time through, flag. One time through, and then we'll go out.
Oh, get the flags.
Okay, we're going to go through the flag song one time through, and then we're going to proceed to go clear around again, then back out the middle. But when the color guard starts going the middle, all of you stay in line up here, okay? We want to come and shake hands with you. All right? Oha, najia najipo. And again, for our recessional, the honor guard is going to make one big circle again, and then back out the middle. And all you students and our stage guests up here at Board of Regents fall in behind the honor guard. And then we'll go around, make a circle, and your graduates stay in front. We're going to shake hands with you, okay? Then go back to taking pictures. And congratulations to all of you, okay? Oha. Why you are keen up hot dacha? It will up. Again, what we're doing here, we're just playing the circle of life. Circle, everything we do is in a changlishka, which means circle.
Hey!
the students stay in front when you finish the circle. All the students stay in front. Go shake hands with them. Start on the east side. On the east side. On this side over here. East side. Thank you, Red Leaf Singer. Thank you. And don't forget the rosebud there is in full swing now, full swing. Congratulations to all of our graduates once again, and thank you for all of our distinguished guests that were here to witness this ceremony. And you can still take pictures back there with that background that's set up for photo takings.
How you doing? I recognize you. You got the wrong activity. Yeah. Cowboy hat on. Yeah. Valentine, man. That's where it's at. Yeah. This afternoon. Butch and I are emceeing over there. Oh, okay. Yeah. When you play, I thought you were here. Hey, where's he at?
Who's that?
I'm on the house.
He's down at Fort Thompson.